Here are 101 facts about KTM motorcycles. And after watching this, you'll understand why everything they make is aggressively orange and aggressively aggressive. From repairs to racing, KTM's origin story. Number 1. The company that now dominates dirt tracks worldwide actually began in 1934 as a small metalworking and vehicle repair shop. That's right, the racing powerhouse started by fixing other people's vehicles. From humble repair shop to global motorcycle empire in less than a century. Number 2. Hans Trunkenpolz wasn't even building motorcycles at first. He was repairing DKW bikes and Opel cars just to keep the lights on. Talk about humble beginnings for what would become Europe's largest motorcycle manufacturer. Sometimes greatness starts with simply getting your hands dirty. Number 3. KTM stands for Kraftfahrzeug Trunkenpolz Mattighofen, named after founder Hans Trunkenpolz and the town of Mattighofen, Austria. And if you just tried to pronounce that, congratulations, you already sound like a KTM insider. Most riders go years without knowing what those letters actually mean. Number 4. K in KTM originally stood for Kraftfahrzeug or motor vehicle, but later changed to Kronreif after investor Ernst Kronreif joined in 1953. And here you thought it was just 3 random letters, even the company name has a plot twist most fans don't know about. Number 5. The KTM's first motorcycle, the R100, entered production in 1953. This little 98cc two-stroke was the spark that would eventually ignite an orange racing revolution across the globe. If you saw this simple machine back then, you'd never guess what was coming. Number 6. In 1954, KTM won the Austrian 125cc national championship with the R100. First bike, first year, first championship. Not a bad way to announce yourself to the racing world. That winning DNA was there from the very beginning, waiting to be unleashed. Number 7. That same year, they completed a 1,278-kilometer Paris to Vienna ride in 21 hours. Faster than the express train. Think about that. Their tiny motorcycle outran the symbol of European transportation technology. KTM wasn't just building bikes, they were making statements that couldn't be ignored. Number 8. The company was officially renamed Kronreif and Trunkenpolz Mattighofen in 1953 after that crucial investment, giving us the KTM acronym we know today. Sometimes you need a partner to make history, and this partnership created what would become an iconic brand in motorsports. Number 9. KTM's first scooter, the Mirabelle, launched in 1955. Yes, the company now known for extreme dirt bikes once made scooters for everyday transportation. We all have to start somewhere, and KTM's path to becoming a racing powerhouse had some unexpected turns along the way. Number 10. The Meki Moped from 1957 and Pontiac from 1960 became popular urban transport options. These weren't just transportation, they were affordable freedom for a generation of Austrians. If you rode a KTM back then, you were probably commuting, not racing through deserts. Number 11. The Trophy 125cc, KTM's first dedicated sport bike, debuted in 1957. This was KTM starting to find their competitive identity. Little did they know where it would lead. You can see hints of today's racing focus in this early performance machine. Number 12. The early KTM motorcycles faced reliability issues in extreme conditions before improvements in the 1960s. This struggle to build tougher bikes actually pushed KTM to develop the durability they're now famous for. Sometimes your biggest weakness becomes your greatest strength if you refuse to give up. Number 13. Comet was a favorite for off-road racers, showing early signs of KTM's dirt-focused future. The DNA of today's championship-winning bikes can be traced back to this humble machine. When you see modern KTMs dominating the Dakar Rally, this is where it all began. Number 14. KTM's first appearance at the International 6 Days Trials was in 1956, winning gold with Egon Dornauer. This wasn't just another race, it was KTM's international coming out party. The world got its first taste of Austrian engineering excellence, and they wanted more. Number 15. Both founders, Trunkenpolz and Kronreif, passed away in the early 1960s, leaving leadership to the next generation. The company would face challenges, but the foundation they built was strong enough to survive even without its original visionaries. Their legacy continues to this day. Number 16. Eric Trunkenpolz, Hans' son, expanded KTM across Europe and into the US in 1978. He didn't just continue his father's vision, he expanded it beyond what anyone thought possible. This second generation leadership proved crucial to KTM becoming a global brand. Number 17. KTM began exporting bikes to the US in the 1960s, planting the orange flag in the world's biggest motorcycle market. American riders were about to discover Austrian engineering, and this crucial market would help fuel KTM's growth for decades to come. Number 18. The company faced financial crisis in the late 1980s due to declining moped sales. This wasn't just a rough patch. KTM was fighting for survival, and the future of those orange bikes hung in the balance. Sometimes you need to almost lose everything before finding your true path. Number 19. KTM's mopeds and scooters were huge sellers in the 1970s and 1980s. Hard to believe the company known for extreme off-road bikes once dominated the practical transportation segment. If you told riders then about today's fire-breathing KTMs, they might not believe you. Number 20. In 1991, KTM was split into 4 companies: motorcycles, radiators, bicycles, and tooling. This wasn't just restructuring, it was rebirth. And for the motorcycle division, it was the beginning of their most focused era. Sometimes dividing makes you stronger, not weaker. Ready to race. KTM's competition. Dynasty, number 21. After that 1991 restructuring split KTM into 4 separate companies, the motorcycle division finally found its true identity. And that identity? It's written right there in their slogan, Ready to Race. This isn't just some marketing catchphrase, it's KTM's entire philosophy packed into 3 words. Number 22. KTM Sport Motorcycle GmbH was formed in 1992, focusing solely on motorcycles. With laser-focused attention on just 2 wheels instead of 4 vehicle types, KTM's engineering team could finally go all in on performance. When you do one thing, you can become the best at it. Number 23. KTM's first MotoGP seasons were humbling, with bikes regularly finishing last, but that painful learning curve led to their breakthrough victory in 2020. They didn't just participate in MotoGP, they refused to quit until they conquered it. Sometimes losing teaches you how to win. Number 24. Stefan Pierer, through Cross Industries, took over KTM in the early 1990s and led its resurgence. His leadership transformed the struggling company into a racing juggernaut. If you enjoy riding an orange bike today, you have Pierer's vision to thank for saving the brand when it needed it most. Number 25. KTM has won more than 300 World Championship titles in motocross, enduro, and rally. Let that sink in. 300 World Championships. That's not just success, that's absolute domination across multiple disciplines. Few motorsport companies can claim even a fraction of this achievement. Number 26. KTM's slogan is Ready to Race, reflecting its motorsport focus. And unlike many corporate slogans, they actually live by these words every single day. When your company philosophy can be summed up in 3 words that everyone understands, you're doing something right. Number 27. The company has dominated the Dakar Rally, winning 18 consecutive times from 2001 to 2019. Not 1 year, not 5 years, 18 years in a row winning the world's toughest race. No manufacturer in motorsport history can match this level of sustained dominance. Number 28. KTM's rally bikes are known for their ruggedness and speed. When your testing ground is the most brutal race on earth, you either build something indestructible or you don't finish. These aren't just fast bikes, they're machines designed to survive conditions that would break most motorcycles. Number 29. The 6 Days Edition bikes feature ISD graphics and upgrades, letting regular riders own a piece of KTM's racing heritage. This isn't just a graphics package, it's genuine performance upgrades based on what works in competition. You're essentially getting a factory race bike with headlights. Number 30. KTM entered MotoGP as a full factory team in 2017. They didn't ease in, they committed completely, determined to conquer the pinnacle of motorcycle racing. Most manufacturers would take decades to build a MotoGP program. KTM decided to do it in record time. Number 31. KTM's Orange Brigade is their youth racing program. They're not just winning today, they're systematically developing the champions of tomorrow. If you've got a kid with racing dreams, this program has launched countless professional careers, from tiny bikes to world championships. Number 32. KTM's factory racing team is a powerhouse in off-road and circuit racing. The Orange Army doesn't just participate, they show up to dominate. If you see a sea of orange at the starting line of any major race, you're looking at the team everyone else is trying to beat. Number 33. KTM's Red Bull KTM partnership is iconic in motocross and MotoGP. When you see that blue and orange combination on a starting grid, you're looking at one of the most formidable forces in racing. This partnership united two brands that share an extreme performance philosophy. Number 34. KTM won its first MotoGP race at Brno in 2020 with Brad Binder at the helm. After years of development and struggle, that first victory was sweeter than anyone outside the company could understand. It proved KTM could compete at the absolute highest level of motorcycle racing. Number 35. Brad Binder gave KTM its first Premier Class win. His name is now forever etched in KTM's racing history, alongside the greatest champions of the brand. When he crossed that finish line first, he wasn't just winning a race. He was validating years of KTM's MotoGP development. Number 36. KTM's Tech 3 satellite MotoGP team has also won races. The orange domination isn't limited to the factory team. It's spreading through the entire paddock. When your second string team is beating factory efforts from other manufacturers, you know your program is something special. Number 37. KTM's Moto 3 bikes have won multiple world championships. While everyone focuses on MotoGP, KTM has been quietly dominating the smaller classes for years. These victories in the development leagues show KTM's commitment to racing at every level, not just the glamorous ones. Number 38. The Moto2 project uses a KTM chassis with Triumph engines. Even when they don't build the engine, KTM's chassis expertise makes them a force to be reckoned with. Their frame design philosophy translates across different racing classes, proving the strength of their engineering approach. Number 39. The 950 Rally with the LC8 V-twin engine won the Dakar Rally in 2002, proving KTM could dominate with larger displacement bikes as well as smaller ones. This wasn't just another victory, it was KTM announcing a new era of bigger, more powerful rally machines. Adventure pioneers conquering every terrain. Number 40. All those Dakar victories weren't just for collecting trophies. KTM was learning something crucial with each punishing mile through the desert. And here's the brilliant part. They took that exact same race-winning technology and put it into bikes you can actually buy. The line between their rally machines and adventure bikes is razor thin. Number 41. The LC8 engine, a 75-degree V-twin, became the basis for KTM's big adventure bikes. This wasn't just any engine, it was Dakar proven, desert tested, and ready to take riders around the world. If you've ridden a big KTM adventure bike, you've experienced genuine rally DNA. Number 42. The KTM 950 Adventure was a direct descendant of their Dakar winning machines. When you bought one, you weren't just getting a motorcycle, you were getting racing DNA with headlights. This was as close as most riders could get to owning a Dakar bike. Number 43. KTM's 990 Adventure introduced fuel injection and ABS to the Adventure range. Performance meets practicality, making all that raw power actually manageable when you're thousands of miles from home. Innovation doesn't just mean more power, it means smarter power. Number 44. Early 950/990 Adventure models were criticized for fuel system issues and complex maintenance. These weren't perfect machines, but their capabilities in challenging terrain made owners forgive their quirks. Sometimes greatness comes with a few rough edges that need smoothing. Number 45. The 1290 Super Adventure is KTM's flagship adventure bike with a 1301cc V-twin. This isn't just an evolution, it's a revolution in what an adventure bike can be, with power that would embarrass some sport bikes, yet versatility to cross continents. Number 46. KTM's 1290 Super Adventure S features radar-based adaptive cruise control. This isn't just a dirt bike with a big tank, it's cutting-edge technology that makes 1,000-mile days comfortable. Imagine motorcycle cruise control that automatically adjusts to traffic. That's KTM innovation. Number 47. The 890 Adventure replaced the 790 with more power and refinement. KTM doesn't believe in standing still. Even successful models get continuously improved. When you buy a KTM, you're buying into a philosophy of constant evolution and refinement. Number 48. The 790 Adventure introduced a compact parallel twin engine to the Adventure lineup. Smaller doesn't mean less capable. It means more accessible adventure for more riders. If you found the big V-twin models intimidating, this bike brought KTM Adventure to a wider audience. Number 49. The 1290 Super Adventure R is designed for hardcore off-road touring. Think about that, a 160 horsepower, 500 plus pound motorcycle designed to be ridden aggressively off-road. Only KTM would build something this extreme and expect riders to take it seriously. Number 50. KTM's EXC series is legendary in enduro and off-road racing. These aren't just competition bikes, they're the benchmark that all other enduro bikes are measured against. If you're serious about enduro, you've either owned a KTM EXC or wished you did at some point. In number 51, the KTM 300 EXC two-stroke is a favorite among hard enduro riders. In an era when two-strokes were supposedly obsolete, KTM doubled down and created what many consider the perfect enduro bike. The combination of lightweight and explosive power makes it virtually unbeatable in technical terrain. Number 52. KTM's SX series dominates motocross worldwide. These aren't just race bikes, they're race winners right out of the crate. The orange bikes have become so common on motocross podiums that competitors are constantly playing catch-up to match their combination of power and handling. Number 53. The KTM 450 SXF is a multiple AMA Supercross and Motocross Championship winner, the bike that top professionals choose to ride even when they have other options. When the world's best riders can pick any bike and they choose KTM, that speaks volumes. Number 54. KTM's Factory Edition motocross bikes are race replicas of what their champions ride. This isn't marketing hype, it's genuinely special machinery that brings factory-level performance to ordinary riders. You're getting technology developed by the world's fastest riders tested in the heat of competition. Number 55. KTM's 690 Enduro R is a versatile dual sport with a powerful single-cylinder engine. The bike that lets you commute on Monday and explore remote trails on Saturday without changing machines. It's basically the Swiss Army knife of motorcycles, ready for anything you throw at it. Beyond expectations. KTM's surprising side. Number 56. Think KTM only makes motorcycles? Think again. In one of the most surprising moves in motorsport history, these motorcycle specialists created the X-Bow, an ultra-lightweight, track-focused sports car that looks like it came from the future. Your KTM dealer might have more than just two-wheeled options. Number 57. The X-Bow uses an Audi-sourced turbocharged engine. KTM didn't try to build everything themselves. They partnered with Audi to source a proven performance engine. Smart move for a motorcycle company stepping into the four-wheeled world. Sometimes knowing what you don't know is the wisest approach. Number 58. The KTM's Radiators division supplies automotive and industrial clients. The company that cools your motorcycle might also be cooling your car or factory equipment. This diversification has helped KTM weather market fluctuations that would sink a company focused solely on motorcycles. Number 59. X-Bow GTXR is KTM's road-legal supercar. The X-Bow GTXR takes everything great about the track car and makes it road-legal. So yes, you can actually drive a KTM to work, just don't expect much trunk space for your groceries or comfortable seats for your passengers. Number 60. KTM's tooling division makes precision tools for manufacturing. The same precision that goes into their engines also produces tools that help other manufacturers achieve excellence. If you appreciate KTM engineering, it extends far beyond just the vehicles they produce. Number 61. KTM's attempt at quad bike production in the early 2000s was discontinued due to limited market success. Not every experiment was a home run, even the masters of dirt have to retreat sometimes. But this willingness to experiment is exactly what keeps KTM at the cutting edge. Number 62. KTM's Bicycles division is still a major brand in Europe. That's right, you can get KTM pedal power as well as motor power, and their bicycles carry the same performance DNA as their motorcycles. If you're into cycling, KTM makes some serious mountain and road bikes. Number 63. KTM's Moto Hall Museum opened in 2019. It's not just a building full of old bikes, it's a high-tech celebration of KTM's engineering and racing legacy. If you're a true KTM fan, this should be on your motorcycle pilgrimage bucket list. Number 64. KTM's Mattighofen HQ is a pilgrimage site for fans. The small Austrian town has become a motorcycle mecca, with orange-blooded enthusiasts making the journey from around the world. Standing where it all began gives you a new appreciation for how far KTM has come. Number 65, KTM's Hubert Trunkenpolz is still involved in company management. The family connection remains, maintaining a link to those repair shop origins despite KTM's global success. This continuity helps preserve the company's soul even as it has grown into a multinational corporation. Number 66, KTM's TPI two-strokes are among the cleanest burning in the world. Who says you can't teach an old engine new tricks? KTM's transfer port injection has revolutionized two-stroke technology, creating power without the pollution. You can now have that two-stroke experience without the environmental guilt. Engineering excellence, KTM's technical DNA. Number 67. All these unexpected ventures reveal a company driven by innovation. This engineering creativity extends throughout their entire motorcycle lineup, where KTM's technical approach stands apart from competitors with unique solutions that you won't find on Japanese or Italian bikes. They simply think differently. Number 68. KTM is known for innovative lightweight chassis designs. When every gram matters in racing, you engineer differently, and KTM's obsession with weight reduction shows in every frame they build. Pick up a KTM, then pick up a competitor's bike, and you'll feel the difference immediately. Number 69. KTM's crumbly steel frames are a signature feature. While others went all aluminum, KTM stuck with steel, but not just any steel. Their crumbly frames provide a ride feel that aluminum just can't match. Sometimes the best solution isn't the newest material, but the right material. Number 70. KTM's no-link rear suspension design is unique among major brands. Simpler, lighter, and more direct. Sometimes the best engineering solution isn't the most complex one. This distinctive approach creates a direct connection between the rider and the terrain that many off-road enthusiasts prefer. Number 71. KTM's PDS or progressive damping system rear shock is unique to KTM off-road bikes. The direct connection between frame and wheel creates feedback that off-road riders crave. If you've ridden with this system in technical terrain, you know how precisely it communicates what the rear wheel is doing. Number 72. While KTM's maintenance intervals are shorter than Japanese competitors, they're designed for easy servicing that dedicated riders can often handle themselves. It's the trade-off for performance, but KTM makes that maintenance as painless as possible. Performance requires attention, but the rewards are worth it. Number 73. KTM's cornering ABS system enhances safety on twisty roads. Performance doesn't have to mean dangerous. Modern KTMs use technology to keep you safe while going fast. This system knows exactly how far you're leaning and adjusts braking force accordingly, preventing crashes even during aggressive cornering. Number 74. KTM offers Supermoto ABS for aggressive riding on select models. Yes, there's actually an ABS mode designed specifically for sliding into corners with your foot out. Only KTM would develop safety technology for hooliganism. It's like having a responsible adult approve of your irresponsible behavior. Number 75. The 1290 Super Duke R features lean angle sensitive traction control. The computer knows exactly how far you're leaning and adjusts power delivery accordingly, making you look like a better rider than you actually are. It's like having invisible training wheels for your 180 horsepower monster. Number 76. KTM's ride modes let riders customize power delivery and electronics. One bike, multiple personalities, from commuter friendly to track day monster, all at the push of a button. It's like having several different motorcycles in one, adaptable to your mood or the conditions. Number 77. The 690 Duke's engine is a 693cc LC4 single. This isn't just any thumper. It's the most sophisticated, powerful single-cylinder engine in production motorcycles. KTM has taken the humble single to performance levels that were once thought impossible. Number 78. KTM's LC4 engine family dates back to 1987. Over 3 decades of continuous development has created a single-cylinder engine unlike any other. If you feel the difference when riding a KTM single, you're experiencing the results of this evolutionary refinement process. Number 79. The LC8 V-Twin was first used in the 950 Adventure. What began as an adventure bike power plant has evolved into one of the most versatile V-Twin designs designs in motorcycling. This engine architecture has powered everything from rally winners to naked street fighters. Number 80. KTM's LC8C is a compact parallel twin engine for the 790/890 series. All the character of the V-twin in a more compact, accessible package. If you thought KTM's character came only from V-twins or singles, this parallel twin will change your mind completely. Number 81. KTM's LC4C is a compact single cylinder for lightweight bikes. The little brother to the 690's powerhouse, bringing KTM's single cylinder expertise to smaller displacement classes. Even in their smallest engines, KTM's performance philosophy shines through in every aspect of the design. Beyond dirt, KTM Street Evolution. Number 82. All this incredible engineering doesn't just help you conquer dirt trails and desert dunes. KTM took that same obsessive approach to performance and turned it toward the pavement. And they didn't just dip a toe in the street bike world, they dove in headfirst with some of the most aggressive machines ever. Number 83. The KTM 620 Duke, launched in 1994, was the first modern supermoto from a major manufacturer. Before the Duke, supermotos were mostly custom conversions. KTM made this dirt bike on street tires concept accessible to everyone who wanted hooligan fun on public roads. Number 84. KTM struggled to gain street market share from established Japanese brands until the Duke series redesign in 2012. Breaking into the street market wasn't easy, even for a company with KTM's racing credentials, but persistence paid off and the distinctive styling finally found its audience. Number 85. The company's signature color is bright orange, making their bikes instantly recognizable. When you see that distinctive KTM orange coming down the road, you know exactly what it is. Even before you can read the logo, this consistent branding has created one of motorsport's most distinctive identities. Number 86. The KTM 390 Duke is a global bestseller in the lightweight naked segment, proof that KTM's aggressive styling and performance focus works just as well in smaller packages. This little beast has introduced an entire generation of riders to the joys of KTM's handling and performance. Number 87. The 390 Adventure brings KTM's adventure DNA to entry-level riders. You don't need to spend $20,000 to join the KTM Adventure community. The little 390 delivers the experience at a fraction of the cost. Adventure riding has never been more accessible. Number 88. KTM's 1290 Super Duke R is nicknamed the Beast for its raw power. When KTM officially calls their bike the Beast, they're telling you something important. With 180 horsepower in a package that weighs less than many middleweight bikes, the power-to-weight ratio is absolutely insane. Number 89. The Super Duke GT is a sport touring version of the Super Duke R. All the ferocity of the beast, but with comfort for the long haul. It's like putting a saddle on a lion. Still wild, but you can ride it all day without your wrists and back screaming at you. Number 90. KTM's 690 SMC-R is a cult favorite among supermoto enthusiasts. It's basically a dirt bike in a designer suit, raw, minimalist, and purpose-built for corner-carving hooliganism. If you've ever seen someone backing a motorcycle into a corner with their foot out, they were probably riding one of these. Number 91. KTM's 690 Duke is the most powerful production single-cylinder street bike. Who says singles can't be exciting? This one produces over 70 horsepower from just one cylinder, more than some four-cylinder bikes. It proves that cylinders aren't everything when it comes to creating excitement. Number 92. The RC series are fully fared sport bikes for street and track. These aren't just nakeds with plastic, they're purpose-built performance machines with aerodynamics to match their engines. KTM brought their ready-to-race philosophy to the sport bike segment with distinctive angular styling that stands out from the crowd. Number 93. The RC16 is KTM's MotoGP prototype debuting in 2017, the pinnacle of KTM's engineering capabilities, competing against manufacturers with decades more Grand Prix experience. That orange rocket is the ultimate expression of everything KTM knows about going fast on pavement. Number 94. The RC8C is a limited edition, track-only superbike. When KTM decides to build a track weapon, they don't hold back. This is as close as most riders will get to a MotoGP experience. Only 800 were made, making it one of the most exclusive KTMs ever produced. Number 95. The Duke family covers 125 to 1290 cc naked bikes. From teenagers' first bike to experienced rider's dream machine, there's a Duke for every stage of your motorcycling journey. This progression of models has created a loyalty pathway that keeps riders in the KTM family. Orange everywhere, global brand and community. Number 96. Whether on dirt or pavement, there's no mistaking a KTM. That distinctive orange has become more than just a color scheme. It's the centerpiece of a global brand that has transformed from a small Austrian repair shop into a worldwide phenomenon with passionate followers on every continent. Number 97. KTM's headquarters and main factory are still in Mattighofen, Austria. Despite global expansion, they've stayed true to their roots. The heart of KTM still beats in the same small town where it all began. This connection to their origins gives the brand an authenticity that riders appreciate. Number 98. KTM's bikes are sold in over 90 countries worldwide. From Austria to Australia, Siberia to South America, KTM's Orange Army has gone truly global. Wherever you ride, you'll find fellow KTM enthusiasts who share your passion for these distinctive machines that stand out from the crowd. Number 99. The 390 Duke and RC 390 are produced in India for global markets. This partnership with Bajaj has made KTM's performance accessible to riders worldwide at prices that wouldn't be possible with European production alone. Quality motorcycles don't have to be unaffordable. Number 100. KTM's partnership with Bajaj initially faced quality control challenges before improving manufacturing processes. Going global wasn't always smooth, but KTM's commitment to quality eventually prevailed over early production issues. Today, Indian-built KTMs meet the same standards as their Austrian counterparts. Number 101. KTM and Bajaj Auto collaborate on small displacement models. This isn't just outsourcing, it's a true partnership that has helped both companies grow beyond their original markets. The collaboration created a new segment of accessible performance bikes that didn't exist before. We could go on and on about KTM, but that is all for now. So, which KTM fact shocked you most? The Paris-Vienna ride beating an express train, their supercar production, or 18 consecutive Dakar victories? Share your favorite fact, tell us about your KTM experiences, or suggest which brand to cover next.